Brad Steiger's research exposes 40,000 aliens, extraterrestrials living among us disguised as humans. Even though there have been widespread cases of alien encounters, aliens have never come out and proved their existence to the public. We have never seen UFOs land in important places on Earth. This is because they chose covert methods to infiltrate Earth rather than just revealing their true identity. Aliens live among humans and go unnoticed, he says. Some of them are very similar to humans, and some of them even are shapeshifters. Some aliens even have the ability to take over human bodies or share our thoughts to direct our conduct. Lastly, there are people who are aware of the fact that they have extraterrestrial origins and powers, he says. In 1967, American novelist Brad Steiger created a short questionnaire to help him interview people with paranormal abilities. Others started spontaneously stating that they had dreams and recollections of having landed on Earth as part of an expeditionary force thousands of years ago, while others saw themselves as survivors of an interstellar battle or as beings of light who had now taken on a physical form. Along with his wife, Sherry Hansen, Brad Steiger spent a long time crafting Steiger questionnaire of UFO, paranormal, and mystical encounters. Over the span of a few years, Brad Steiger interviewed 40,000 people, and to his amazement, he discovered that many of them had seen UFO sightings or had dreams or recollections of being on a UFO craft or crew, visiting Earth as a being of light, living in ancient times, witnessing crystal cities, or getting wisdom from aliens on board UFOs. He said, "On my native planet, I was a dream interpreter." This is what a 32-year-old man living in Ontario, Canada told Brad Steiger. "On my native planet, I was a dream interpreter. I was sent to Earth to help prepare Earthlings for the coming UFO contact on a global basis. I lived in a city of light, of crystal buildings, where everything was peace and harmony. I used dreams to interpret any forthcoming health problems and to help people better understand themselves. We had conquered pain and suffering from our mental abilities, and these are gifts that we will one day be able to give to Earthlings." And another a recount comes from a Cherokee physicist and remembered living in the Pleiades constellation. A Native American said, "We lived in domed cities with translucent walls. We could fly, communicate with animals, transport ourselves instantly to other parts of the world. I remember our city as a golden color, a place of great beauty and calm. I came with others from my planet to help Earth through its birth pangs into an intergalactic community and oneness. We were members of the priestcraft in ancient Egypt. We were alchemists in the Middle Ages. We were scientists and clergy in the modern world," he says. John Mack, an expert on abductions, tells the story of a 34-year-old man named Joe in his book Abduction. Joe says he had had strange dreams and meetings with aliens all his life. When he was a teenager, he looked at himself in the mirror and was shocked to see an extraterrestrial staring back at him. The creature's narrow neck supported a tiny spherical head covered with warts and bumps of green or gray color. When Joe was put under hypnosis, he revealed the internal conflict he had been experiencing between his human and alien identities. In his abduction memories, he remembered having an extraterrestrial name. His name was Orion, or Orion. He was about 8 feet tall in his alien shape, but he believed he could shrink himself if he so desired. He also had a sexual intercourse in his alien form with a female alien named Adriana. Now, Doreen Virtue noted this case of Mary Kay in her book Earth Angels, a pocket guide for incarnated angels, elementals, star people, walk-ins, and wizards. Through guided visualization, I was taken on a trip to find my home. Jesus came forth as my guide. We went deep into the earth. Then all of a sudden we were up in the sky. We ended up at a really bright star, so bright that I couldn't see anyone. There I felt the love I'd been searching for my entire life. When I asked where I was, I immediately heard the word Sirius, and I had never heard that word or of that star before. In another case, a woman named Lydia Stolnaker developed her psychic abilities the day after she saw a UFO in Jacksonville, Florida. During hypnotic regression, she remembers being strapped to a surgical table in a UFO head-to-head with another lady. This was based on the idea that her mind and the mind of the other person merged. It turned out that this was the brain of an alien woman named Antron. It was revealed that Antron is a more than 1,000-year-old alien who lived in a glass tube on a spaceship close to Earth. She came from another galaxy on a green planet with 2 suns. Alien woman Antron told this via Lydia Stalnaker. Man was here originally in the beginning as we were. He was built to live forever, but he failed, and now we have come to take the people that have chosen of their own free will to live correctly. They will be recolonized to live as in the original beginning. We are sent to do this job. Alien life on Earth exists in many forms, and they also have different types and origins. Some of them are notorious and steal our forms in order to fool us. There are people all around the world who have reported that they have some genetic connections with aliens. However, there are many who claim that the alien might be living inside them, or that they have the essence of an alien spirit. When you look at the stories of the star people, it does seem like most of them had a UFO experience as children and then had UFO-related dreams, memories, and encounters for the rest of their lives. Even things that seem strange to the common man, paranormal encounters and psychic skills, are common among them. Their worldview is shaped by their religion, and they strive to live in peace with one another and the natural world. Many people think they came to Earth to assist humans in developing their spirituality and to warn us that our actions are threatening to destroy our planet. Even though a lot of people still don't believe in aliens, Brad Steiger's research suggests that they not only exist, but they have already infiltrated Earth. This raises many questions about our own place in the universe. Also, the idea that these beings could be so well disguised as to be indistinguishable from humans raises intriguing questions about our own understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Now let's remember what the Apostle St. Paul tells us in the New Testament, that the devil can even transform himself, shape himself into an angel of light. And this is on Infinity Explorers by Kastub Chodari. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box.